Yo, yo, what's going on? Another watch list for tomorrow. Ooh, 9/11 tomorrow. Yikes. Let's move past that. We'll start with B-Fly. Big picture, daily trend join was looking for dips versus this 179, 180 level. And that week open here, triple bottom, gap and crap reversal, and trended all day. So that trend and big picture idea is still working. BLMZ T+1 idea coming into the open today, but by 7 a.m. pre-market, that trade came and gone. So I was looking at dips towards this level to start to hold, and Nate over in Investors Underground, he was looking at pops to blow out towards this 320, 330 level. So I hit him up in the lounge, and he explained his thesis and was like, that T+1 idea, yes, I agree with you. That was a nice setup, but the covers came in, the buy-ins came in, the squeeze came in. So now there's nobody left to squeeze out for that secondary leg, which was why he had the short idea there. So I didn't end up trading this one, but I didn't end up trading this one, but was a nice fader off of that idea in the room. Lace, I had set price alerts for higher. I didn't really have a plan on trading it the next day after this blowout day. I had tried it red, so I didn't want to trade it again today. But after this gap up and range starting to expand, ideally get another volume exhaust off of open. The last time this happened back in August 13th right here, it was a blowout in pre-market and then could use prior levels as a guide. So ideally some sort of volume exhaust earlier in the morning and then look for a first red day. But I'll keep that one on watch now that range is starting to expand and volume is becoming a bit more consistent. APLD gap up. Day 2 failed follow through. Day 3 came back with a vengeance, and now day 4 of this daily chart structure held prior resistance. So now resistance became support here off the 570s. So I'm going to be looking for a T+1 style trade, a little breakout trade here through the 650s. As long as dips continue to trend and today's lows don't break down, I like that for that 650 breakout. BKYI, gap up short this morning. I saw a lot of traders looking to lean this one, and it had one last hurrah. So still holding its gains, but no real plan on this one until some sort of daily chart sets up. QH, monster move up 800% here after hours. Absolutely insane. 8 a.m. faded all the way back, almost a round trip, and then by open, just steady bitter reverse VWAP all day. And most of the range came off of almost a triple here in after hours. So it will be quite a large gap up come market open tomorrow if it's still opening up here. So it could be a day 2 gap and crap. I will be keeping that on watch for a setup like that. But given that this has now moved 800%, a lot of traders are going to be looking for the next one. So stuff that Quoho Limited. Let's see what they do. Technology, software, China. So any sort of technology company coming from that 30 to 40 cent range, China name, all that kind of stuff that could lead people to think that this is the next one. So usually the second one that comes after it has decent range, and then they start to kind of trickle off from there. So once 5-6 names start going, just piggybacking off of something like this, then they tend to peter out a bit quicker. But for now, there's likely going to be some sustained momentum as long buyers are rotating their money out of this and into the next one. So once the next one starts going, I think this one starts to fizzle out. So I will keep this one on watch, higher the better. AILE, bottom bouncer on the daily, and breaking out over this prior big volume day. So we'll see where this one opens, but ideally a multi-day run, and then look for a daily chart structure to set up there. FTCI, big percent gainer here in after hours, so we'll be up quite a bit by market open. See where we're at. Day one gapper, not super interested, but just noting percent gainers. And then FBLG, I'd put this in the same basket as Lace, given this daily chart pattern coming from the ones up to the fours. Basically a triple from the start of its run. Volume starting to expand. This would be more of like a B minus setup. But if this were to put in another daily candle like this on bigger volume, that would get more into the B plus to A range. So ideally higher, but tomorrow if I get a gap up blowout, there is still room back to the 4 EMA that's sitting sub 3 right now. So see where this one ends up by market open, but similar kind of plan to Lace there. So main few names will likely be QH and APLD, and then looking at Lace and FBLG, possible first red days coming soon. So we'll narrow it down to those few, see where we're at gapping by market open, and make a plan there. So trade them well, get in where you fit in, make some memories, and I'll see you guys in the room.